A very good morning to all of you class 6. Welcome back to this English class. Today we will do a quick revision of the lesson An Indian American Woman in Space, Kalpana Chawla. This lesson is a story of Kalpana Chawla. It is a biographical sketch of the first woman of Indian origin to go into the space. The story tells us the journey of a simple town girl from Haryana who becomes an accomplished space explorer and achieves remarkable feats. She was born in Karnal, Haryana, and then she went to United States of America to pursue PhD in aerospace engineering. And then she joined NASA as a researcher scientist, and then she was selected to be trained as an astronaut. The lesson highlights the fact that one can fulfill one's dreams and achieve one's goals through perseverance, that means consistent effort and unshakable willpower. That means this lesson tells us that we can achieve our dreams, we can achieve our goals with a strong willpower and a consistent effort. The space explorer's journey, that means Kalpana Chawla's journey from Haryana to outer space, is a source of inspiration for young generation. This lesson is a story of unbeatable spirit, courage and strong determination. Now this is a quick review of the lesson. So I will take you through the lesson once again, and we will discuss the question answers. In the beginning of this lesson, we come across a news article which gives the detail of the unprecedented space tragedy in which Kalpana Chawla along with her crew were killed while returning back to the earth. And this article tells us that how long was the duration of their stay in the space, and when did they take off, and how many days did they spend in space, and when did they completed their stay, and when they returned. So if you go through this news article, you will get all the details of this particular journey. Then in the lesson we learn about Kalpana Chawla, that when she was young, she never thought that she will go into space, although she was interested, but she never thought that she will go into space. She was born in Karnal, Haryana, and after completing her graduation from Tagore School, she did degree in Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Engineering, and she went to United States to complete her masters and earn PhD in aerospace engineering. So she has done PhD in aerospace engineering. Okay, please keep note of these words also, that she has earned Kalpana Chawla earned PhD in aerospace engineering, and she did Bachelor of Science degree in aeronautical engineering. Then Kalpana Chawla, she is the first Indian American woman astronaut to go into the space. Here we learn that she married Jean Perry Harrison, who was a flight instructor, and she took citizenship of United States. That means she became citizen of United States, and that's how she became a naturalized citizen. Then beside being an astronaut, she was licensed to fly single, multiple engine airplanes, single engine seaplanes and gliders. She was also a certified flight instructor. So these are few of her other achievements, okay, beside being an astronaut. And after qualifying as a pilot, Kalpana, she wanted to consider another challenge and she applied to NASA Space Shuttle program. She was hired as a research scientist, and in 1994 she was selected for NASA training as an astronaut. Then next we read about her journey, what she feels about being a woman in the field of in her field. Then when she was asked that what was what was it like being a woman in the field of in her field, then she said that she never thought that she really never ever thought while pursuing her studies that I was a woman. She was a woman or was from a small city or from a different country. She said that she had pretty much had same dreams like everyone else, and she followed them. She followed her dreams, and fortunately people around her encouraged her, and that is how she carried on with her dreams to achieve her goal. Kalpana Chawla's first space mission in Space Shuttle Columbia was for 15 days, 16 hours and 34 minutes. So this is the duration of her space mission, first space mission in the Space Shuttle Columbia. And during this time they went around the earth 252 times, traveling 10.45 million kilometers. The crew included Japanese and Ukrainian astronauts, and the crew performed many experiments like pollinating plants to observe food growth in space and test for strong metals and faster computer chips. And whole cost of this space explorer was $56 million. Then it tells us that the lesson tells us that on Saturday, that means it was Saturday when Columbia met with the disaster, there was a shock and disbelief all over the world, and especially in her town, Karnal. Thousands of people, they glued to their television sets and hope and prayed that Kalpana Chawla will survive somehow. She will survive the disaster along with her crew. And a journalist wrote about Kalpana Chawla that she was a heroine because it takes enormous, that means a lot of ability to become an astronaut. To become an astronaut, you need to know about everything from biology to astrophysics or to aeronautical engineering. And the journalist wrote that you must have an encyclopedia. She said that you must have encyclopedic knowledge to be an astronaut. That means you should have a lot of knowledge about various subjects. And the lesson says that Kalpana Chawla continues to inspire millions of young Indians and young people around the world. She, being from a girl from being a small town, she achieved her dream, she achieved her goal with strong determination and with her consistent effort and courage. Then in Kalpana Chawla, she wrote from abroad, from the space shuttle, she wrote to the students in her college that the path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get onto it. Wishing you a great journey. So this was a special message sent by Kalpana Chawla to the students of her college. So children, this is a lesson about Kalpana Chawla. We have discussed the question answers here. Where was Kalpana Chawla born? You'll find the answer in paragraph 3. She was born in Karnal, Haryana, India. Why and when and why did she go to United States? She went to United States to pursue her masters and did earned PhD in aerospace engineering. How did she become an astronaut? What gave her idea that she could be an astronaut? If you look at paragraph number 3, you will find your answer. Let us go back to paragraph 3. You will get your answer here. How did she become an astronaut is after qualifying as a pilot, Kalpana began to consider another challenge, and she applied for NASA's space shuttle program. And she was hired as a research scientist at NASA, and in 1994 she was selected for training as an astronaut. Then you will find the next question is, what abilities must an astronaut have according to the journalist? You will find your answer in paragraph 6. It takes an enormous ability to become an astronaut, so you will find your answer in this paragraph. What does Kalpana Chawla say about pursuing a dream? Do you agree with her that a success is possible? Now remember, she wrote a message to the students of her college that the path, that means the road from dreams to success does exist. So Kalpana Chawla says that the path from your dream to success, to achieving them, does exist. The only thing is you have to have the vision, the ability to see that, to dream it, and the courage to pursue your dreams. Okay, and do you agree with her that success is possible? This is your opinion. You will have to write, do you agree, yes or no? And if you agree yes, then why do you agree, and what are your points? And if you don't agree, then also you will have to give your points. Now there are some questions. These questions read the newspaper article. Now in the beginning of the lesson, the newspaper article is given there. You need to fill up this, complete these sentences by looking at the newspaper articles. There's some match the following given. We have done this. Unprecedented space tragedy. It means a sad accident of a kind that has never happened before in space. A certified flight instructor means a person. This means a person with correct qualification to teach people to fly planes. Space mission, that means this is the set of jobs to be done in a space by a group of people. Super specialization, having great expertise in limited field or particular subject, that is super specialization. Encyclopedic knowledge, this would be having knowledge of a wide variety of subjects. Awe-inspiring, that means something that causes feeling of respect and wonder. In this age, that means nowadays, or in these times, that in these days. Okay, so this is match of the following. Children, please go through the lesson, read the lesson again and again, and try to read the minute details, like what did they do in their how long was the first space mission, how long was her first visit to space, and what kind of experiments did they do, and who were there in the crew, and what was the cost of the whole mission. So all these are minor details you need to read and remember. Alright, so thank you and all the best to all of you for your exam.